So this right here is a Sohal Tang. Still a baby, he's small, it comes from the Red Sea. Gorgeous. Right now he's in a reefer E260, it's about 70 gallons. But later on when he gets big, it goes to one of those big tubs. He's reef safe, so he's not going to damage your corals at all because he eats algae. He's herbivorous. Tank care is pretty easy to take care. Just feed him. Keep him free of, get him from a good place so he doesn't come with diseases. If you can, quarantine him, but he doesn't like to be in small tanks because he's always swimming around. So just get him from a good place and make sure you have a UV sterilizer in your tank. So regarding his temperament, he can be aggressive. So when he's young, it's already a bit aggressive, especially towards other tanks. But if there's fish that's been there for a longer time before him, he tolerates them. Now new fish is going to be mean, especially as it gets older. So most fish, when they're younger, they are peaceful, quiet. When they get older, that's when they get sexually mature. Boom, very aggressive. So tank size for this bad boy, the bigger the better. So if you have a tank that is, for now he's been doing very well over there. He's pretty much the only fish, there's only a few chromies. But once he gets bigger, I got 300-gallon tanks, so he can be there swimming around. But if you have a tank that is about 200 gallons, 180, 250, 300, those tanks will be perfect because he gets pretty big. He gets about a foot and something. You know, it's 12 inches or sometimes 14 inches, but he gets big and aggressive. Last time I saw him, a big one was an owlfish when there was this tunnel at the entrance, and there was one in a 3,000-gallon tank. It was a very beautiful fish, gorgeous. Regarding the diet, so like I said, he is an herbivorous, but here I'm giving him he also eats, his main diet is herbivorous, but he also eats meaty foods, like prepared foods like this one that I'm giving him. It's a mix that I do with fresh fish and squid and microalgae, and it's a very dense and packed nutritional food. There's barely any water. So seaweed, I like to give him so any of these. There's the Julian Sprung, there's this one by Sally's, there's this one also by Aquarium Systems, that's a new one. So basically you get seaweed, and I like to use this algae clip. Look at him chasing. So look, and this one will stay there. See, that didn't fall. This didn't fall. Magic. Good job, Julian. So you put the seaweed right here and put this inside and drag him down, and he just goes around and he eats wherever you put the seaweed. But you can also do other meaty foods like frozen food, like I did moments ago. That's why his belly is massive. So he's growing. He's a grower. So this is my food right here. Then you can do flat pack also. This is mysis. And you can also do brine shrimp with algae, or this one is with garlic and a bunch of other stuff, cubes. So yeah, so this is the food. So then, very important with all tanks, they're very susceptible to diseases like cryptocarium, ick. So just get a UV sterilizer. If the fish is infected, as the parasite tries to do his cycle, the UV sterilizer will just kill it. Not, you know, this is a good example. Not for the US. There's many other brands for the US. Here in Portugal and Europe, this V2 Acton. Why will they call it this? Vecton. But so V2 Acton, you know, the water goes through. This is what, a 9 watt? This is actually 8 watt UV sterilizer, so it's for a smaller tank. If you have a bigger tank, you want to get a bigger UV sterilizer. Make sure that the flow rate is adequate, and you want to make sure you try to change the bulb and also clean the quartz sleeve. If the quartz sleeve is dirty, there's no radiation going through. But yeah, this one by TMC, it's very good. They use a lot of UV sterilization in their system, so, and they make it, I like it, I recommend it. Got the nipple connector, so basically the pump connects there, water goes through the chamber, and then it just goes back. There's a nipple connector for whatever size hose you have. So that's pretty much it. Great fish. So if you're in the US, just go to the Coral Springs store, order one there. If you're in Europe, you can come to the store here, or we can ship to Europe any place. So it will be that one in particular. I don't have more, I just have that one. And so if you're in whatever, Germany, Greece, Ireland, England, we'll ship UPS. Will be there in 24 hours, and it's a good fish. I have it for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or around there. By the way, alright guys, see you tomorrow. If you have any questions, just send a message, call the store, send a message, Facebook, you know the drill.